name is Liz if you are new here. So I'm doing a weekly grocery haul, just everything I buy in a week for me, my husband, my daughter. So there's 3 of us in the house for, you know, breakfast, lunches, dinners, snacks, meal prep, all of that. So I'm going to go through everything that I brought. I got everything from Aldi. Actually, I went to Sainsbury's just for a couple of things, just because there is no Worcester sauce in Aldi. There's not been for ages, and there's some certain noodles that I love from Sainsbury's, but basically everything together was £80, which is including like loads of toiletries, toilet roll, all of that stuff. So I'm just going to go through everything. I'll let you know the syns during that as well, or I'll pop it on screen. Then I'm going to do some meal prep, because if you watch my channel, you know, first of all, meal planning is key, planning your meals. So I literally write on my phone before I headed shopping earlier the meals that I wanted to prep for some meal preps and my evening meals this week. So today's Monday and I've got a chilli and I'm going to work, so I know that tonight is sorted. So I've got a chicken curry noodles, which is in the slow cooker, which is with chicken, coconut milk, onions, all of that stuff. I've never done noodles in slow cooker. Basically you just add your noodles at the end, so that's something different for us, like a new recipe. Then I've got another slow cooker recipe. I'm trying to save time on the evenings here. So I've got a slow cooker pulled Mexican chicken with like kidney beans, loads of herbs and spices, and like peppers, onions, all of that stuff. I was thinking a nice pulled chicken with some wraps, which you could have as your B choice or whatever's in them. So that's another like a new recipe for us this week. Then I've got a tray bake recipe, which is also like a quick thing that I can put everything in the tray in the oven together and then it's cooked. So I'm going to slice potatoes. I've got a salmon for that, broccoli, put it all in the oven together with either spray oil or fry light, and then top it with cheese near the end. That just sounds amazing, with red onions on that as well, because I just love red onion, and it's mixing it up, having salmon and not just having chicken all the time. Another meal I've got is our little butter belly bowl. So it's basically chicken, noodles, veggies, super simple but really tasty. And then I've got king prawns in the freezer if I want to make a king prawn pasta. I've got fish chips, like I've got random other bits, but these are like the main meals that I've planned. And then my meal prep this week, which I'm going to be showing you after I've gone through everything I've got, is jacket potatoes with like a tuna crunch. And if you didn't want a jacket potato, you could have pasta with it, some boiled eggs with it, jazz it up however you like, but I'm just making a big batch of like tuna. And then I'm doing a creamy pasta with spring onions, spinach, onions, peppers, and just doing like a big chicken cream pasta, which I'm actually using this Schwartz garlic mushroom cream sauce. So you just add 300 ml of milk, so your A choice milk, top it with cheese. So the milk and cheese will be your A choice. I believe this pack is 5.5 syns for the whole pack. I just really fancied like a pasta meal prep. I've not done one for absolutely ages. So let's get into everything I brought this week. So let's go through everything I got. So I got cucumber, black peppers, broccoli, spring onions, which I love to use in noodles and things, asparagus. This was a jar of honey I actually got from someone from Slimming World group. So I like to put honey on my yogurt bowls, and also my husband eats honey. So I got this, as she done it herself basically. This half fat mature cheese, I believe 40 grams or 45 grams is an A choice. So I got 6 eggs, and also these are duck eggs from someone that was selling them at Slimming World. I don't have these very often, they're still free, but you'd use these for cooking scrambled eggs, omelettes and things. These light yogurts, so the ones that are 0% added sugar are half a syn, and if it doesn't say 0% added sugar, they are 1 syn. I've also switched up my milk. Instead of cow's milk, like normal milk, I've just been having this oat milk in my latte every day. So this is the milk that I get. I always get these sealable bags just for like sandwiches and meal prepping and just taking food to work with me. I got these for my daughter, not sure on the syns. I don't really eat fish fingers. I probably could, I just don't really go for it very much. Some iceberg lettuce. I know I could just buy it myself, but just being lazy here. These are my favourite noodles. Don't ask me why. I know like any dried noodles is in free, but I did go to Sainsbury's to get these, and I have got a noodle recipe planned for this week in the slow cooker. Actually, I'm trying to do more slow cooker meals. I got this lighter butter. It is very, very rare I have butter, and I'm sure it's either 2.5 or 3.5 cents per tablespoon. It's not really worth it in my opinion. Ham, I absolutely love to snack on ham. To be honest, most days I just have a few slices of ham to snack on. If I'm not having it in like a sandwich or something, I just snack on this. Moving on to the meats. So these chicken drum fillets are new in Aldi. They are boneless, skinless. There's very little fat. Like you're meant to trim the fat off, but I don't think there's really anything to trim off. So these are my new go-to. So I've got 2 packs of these. I'm going to use one of them meal prepping, and then the other meats for evening dinners. I've got these salmon fillets, these 4 salmon fillets for me, Steve, and my daughter. I'm going to do like a tray bake recipe with this. Then I've got smoked back bacon, of course remove the fat. These reduced fat pork sausages, they are 2 syns each, definitely higher. I know you can get lower syn ones, but I really like these, they're really tasty. This quick cook chicken breast sizzlers, I think there's 4 in there, so I've got them for one of the evening meals this week. So that is all of the meat basically. I have got king prawns in the freezer if I want to, you know, switch my meals up or do my king prawn pasta that I love. So more salad and veggie things. So I've got this pak choy, which I'm probably going to add to noodles, baby spinach, which I'm going to use for the meal prep, which you're going to see in a minute. I've got red onions and normal onions. That is just my cacao that I've been having, which I love this by the way. So the onions are used in recipes for meal prep and dinners this week. I've also got 2 avocados which are ripe. I personally don't see an avocado. I only have half of one of these is a serving, and I have it probably 2-3 times a week, and as the Target member it's fine, it doesn't cause me to gain weight or anything, but you are meant to sin it if you know, if you're following the rules properly, you are meant to sin it. I've got radishes, lemons, satsumas, strawberries, these mini apple and grape packs. I usually end up going to the shop to stock up on fruit because it will go bad if I buy tons. Worcester sauce, which I've been trying to get my hands on for weeks, so I've finally got some of this just for, you know, meals and things. Reduced fat coleslaw, 100 grams of this is 3.5 syns. 100 grams is quite a big amount, so usually I'd have 50 grams, but this is really nice for like jacket potatoes, salads, things like that. And then I've got these tuna chunks, which I'm going to use for meal prep this week. Probably won't use all 4, but I've just brought the pack of 4. I've got sweet corn, which I plan on having in a Mexican pulled chicken recipe that I'm planning on doing this week. Chunky chopped tomatoes with herbs, this is free. Reduced fat coconut milk, I believe 100 ml is 3.5 syns, and this is 400 ml, so it just depends how much you're having of this, but it's a really good option if you need, you know, to use coconut milk in a recipe. Just some normal baked beans, red kidney beans. Got these baking potatoes, 2 packs, because I'm going to be having jacket potatoes for some lunches and also just, you know, with evening meals. So these are all for my daughter, so I wouldn't even bother with that. Then I got some no added sugar squash. To be honest, I drink water most of the time, but sometimes when I'm at home I'll just grab the squash. These cheese curls, I believe they're 3.5 syns each. These chunks, they're somewhere between 5 and 7 syns. I'll find out and put it on screen for these. I did mainly get these for my daughter and Steve, but maybe I'll have one and use it as a syn. They are really nice. And then, so this is the dark roast sourdough. It is not a B choice. There is a B choice that you can get from Aldi, but this isn't it. Have this as my B choice and I count it. And the same with this. I know you're not meant to have any bread and you're meant to stick to the same breads, but now I'm Target, I'm a little bit more lenient with the B choices. So I'm going to use probably 2 of these for a B choice. I know it's not official, but you could get the Weight Watchers wraps are a B choice, and you could just get the Aldi wholemeal essential bread is a B choice. I know this isn't the rules, but this is just what I'm doing, and then I just had to get some random bits, you know, all of the toiletries and random bits here. So that is everything I got this week, and as I said earlier, it costs £80 for everything. So the first thing I'm going to prep is like a tuna crunch. So I've got these tuna chunks in spring water. Everything here is syn free. Add whatever you want to it. I'm going to add red onion and sweet corn. Not all of this, probably like half of it or 3/4. Season with whatever you want. I'm going to add salt, pepper, some vinegar, squeeze of a whole lemon. I think I'm going to do 3 of these to get 3 portions. You could just do, you could do 4 portions, but I don't think I'm going to need that many because this is just one of the 2 meal preps that I'm doing for this week. I'm going to serve mine with baking potatoes. You can definitely pre-cook these all at once, either in the oven or the air fryer, but I am just going to do this as I go. So if I go to work, I'll take this with me and cook it at work. If I'm at home, I like to just soften mine in the microwave, then put them in the air fryer for about 12 minutes, and then they are crispy and perfect. You can definitely add salad to this. I'll probably add a little side salad, but it's just good to have this all in the tub ready to go. And you could also mix it with pasta if you didn't want to have potatoes. So let's start prepping. So I've got 2 portions here. You could definitely make it into 3 portions with a bigger tub. And then this is the portion that I'm using now for lunch. So I'm just going to show you how I'm going to serve it. A little side salad, because why not, extra veggies. Nice and fluffy jacket potato. So I'm just going to add this. You could definitely add mayo or boiled eggs or anything to it, but I think I'm just going to leave it like this for now. So I'm going to meal prep a chicken creamy pasta with veggies. These are all the ingredients. You don't have to meal prep this all in one day like I do. You can just do it for an evening meal and, you know, make sure you've got enough for leftovers. But I just like to get a load done for the week ahead. So I'm using these chicken drum fillets. I'm not going to use all of them. I've just got the pack out to show you because 2 is clearly not enough. And I'm also going to aim for 4 portions of this. I've got spinach, an onion, a pepper. I'm going to chop spring onions in it, and also I'll probably top it as well. In my opinion, you can never have too much garlic, so I'm going to crush 4 garlic cloves. I've already shown you the sauce, I believe, so this is the sauce. And then I'm just going to mix these pastas, I think, so I don't think this is going to be enough. And then the milk is just for this, which is 300ml. You just put it in a pan to heat up, and then I'll just put it all in an oven dish, and I'm probably going to top it with some cheese and bake it in the oven. So I'm going to get started now. was everything for this video. There is nothing better than me fully prepared for the week, knowing exactly what I'm going to be having for dinners, that I've got all my lunches prepped for work, because I work day shifts and I work evening shifts. So when I work my day shifts, these are the days that I like to have my meals prepped, because obviously I'm at work, and if I don't take food to work, I'm just going to be making bad choices. So yeah, if you want more videos like this, I can definitely do this every week, to be honest, because every week I go shopping, I plan my meals, and I do some sort of meal prep, and like I said, I do try and switch it up all the time. So make sure you give this video a like, subscribe if you are new here, and I'll see you in the next one.